former President Goodluck Jonathan says the sustainability of democracy in West Africa is key to resolving the challenges in the sub-region, but expresses worry about military coups becoming fashionable. He said, I am worried that some members of the sub-region are beginning to opt for military intervention because of what they consider as the weaknesses and flaws of democratically elected leaders, said the former president. As respected leaders, I am aware that many of you here with great influence in a sub-region and continent. Jonathan stated this on Wednesday at the strategy meeting of the West African Elders Forum, aimed at shoring up democracy and peace in the West African sub-region. Mr. Jonathan, WAF chairman, said the fate of the West African democracy is being put to question by unconstitutional change of governments as recently witnessed in Mali, Guinea, and Burkina Faso. The meeting will assess some of the current trends and events within the West African sub-region and propose a plan of action towards forestalling a further deterioration of the peace and sustainability of the sub-region. Mr. Jonathan called on West African leaders to use their diplomatic power to address the issue and make democracy work for the citizens of the region. These sad developments, which have occasioned a gradual erosion of our civic space and value system, is what has necessitated this meeting today. Added, the ex-Nigerian president, our gathering today therefore seeks to articulate possible solutions and strategies that will help consolidate our democracy. He urged the leaders to leverage their experiences and the power of diplomacy to resolve the crisis in ECOWAS. Mr. Jonathan explained that the sustainability of democracy in West Africa was key to resolving many of the sub-region challenges. He, however, appealed to all leaders across the nations to make democracy work for the interests of all citizens. So guys, with what Jonathan has said, and in that meeting that he said that, if some other people want to analyze it, you talk about it, this and this and this and this and that. But me, I'm a realist. You know what? They always organize programs for themselves. They want to say things that people would love to hear. What people will say, oh, yeah, you are saying the truth. But believe you me, he just said it, nothing will happen. They will just organize themselves, gather whatever they want to gather, exchange pleasantries and what have you. It will end there. You are begging them. Why is it that all this meeting that African leaders have been holding for God knows when, from time immemorial, it has yielded no positive result? They will just say it. The whole world will hear that, oh, they gathered, they said something. It will end there. From my own little experience, that is what I have seen these guys do across board, whether in their own individual country or as a group of countries coming together, or as a continent members coming together to speak. They will just say something, they don't mean it. I don't know how long it's going to take. We know the solutions to the problems we have, but the political will to do the right thing, to make it happen, that is where it lies. Forget it. What he has said, it will be documented that at some point in time they met, he said this, he said that, but following up to what is expected of them to do, it will end there. You are talking about the weaknesses and the race, the way at which the democracy is being run in all those countries. That is what is giving an avenue for, what is it called, a military coup to occur. So why have you not done it? You were in government. We know the atrocities that happened under you. The same thing with Obasanjo. We know the atrocities that happened under you, that you guys. But they will not listen. But once they come out, they will begin to, I don't know. But the unfortunate one there is that the vice president that we have now, that one is speaking as if somebody who is not even in government. You are in government, you see the problem, and you still be complaining about the problem. You be begging people to do this. Meanwhile, you are supposed to take action. You are supposed to take action. I used to listen to these guys. I would think that, yes, they have said it. And you'll be waiting that, yes, something good is going to happen because they've said it. For where? times I cannot even count it. I have begun to understand that they just want to say things that they want people they want people to hear, or people are expected to hear, and it will end there. They will do nothing. Another day they will have another meeting, they will say the same thing, and the same thing over and over again. But at the end of the day, they are the ones that are beneficiaries of the goodness of what is happening in the continent, in the region, or in the country, as the case may be. But the people continue to suffer. You are talking of democracy. How have you even done it? You guys must live by example. If you want other people to emulate what you are doing, you do things, you know, and let other people emulate you. So they know the problem. So I don't want to go into the reason why the coup is happening in all those countries. They know the problems. They know it, but they won't do it. Very soon now, Buhari himself will leave office. They will begin to preach like a responsible person. But now he's in power now, he doesn't listen to anybody. Nigerians have complained about his unpatriotism, going outside the country every now and then to go and take treatments. A whole president, he does not care. The same man before election, he said, or before he came on board, he condemned the act of going abroad for medical treatment. But he came on board, he started doing it. All of the things that he condemned about the administration before him, those are, he's even doing worst of all those things. So what are we talking about? Hey, this one that calls himself Jonathan, the same people who were supporting him, who were angry, who were fighting this and that. The Yoruba baby that was fighting him, they're fighting for him the other day, has he not joined the APC himself? Because I know he's out of shame. That is why he doesn't know how he's going to look like. I know they are doing consultation. He wants to come back to APC. He doesn't know how to come about it. They are deceiving themselves. Very, very unfortunate set of people, honestly. What do they have to offer? I pity people who always celebrate mediocrity. They will tell you, oh, he considered defeat. He say respect. Respect who now? Respect who? If we are deep thinkers, that kind of person is not. They are, all of them are the same. They no get head. Honestly, they no get head. Be there and be saying, oh, respect them or respect them. But your life is worth more than their status that you are trying to respect. But they don't. If you lose your respect today, you can redeem it again. But if you lose your life, that is the end. You only one life now you get to, but you are messing up with your life and you are there respecting them. It's unfortunate. So they want to tell people what they want to hear, not the reality, or for them to take action. Military is better than the politicians in Africa. There is pseudo democracy in Africa, which such fake democracy that is crowned with corruption. Military must always come in. You better be worried about corruption. It is the cause of the coup. But you can't even wish that away as long as African leaders continue in their official corruption and being subservient and puppets to their colonial masters. So guys, let's hear your opinion on this. Thank you.